Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Salvador from Wrestle Vault, and right now, I am absolutely fired up. Can you even believe what just happened? The sheer nerve, the absolute betrayal playing out right before our eyes in the WWE Universe. Just when you thought SmackDown had reached its peak of excitement, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, the unbeatable tag team champions known as Rhea, delivered a jaw-dropping beatdown on the self-proclaimed irresistible force, Nia Jax, that sent the entire arena into complete madness. But hold on tight, folks, because this was no ordinary brawl. This was a planned ambush that flipped the script entirely, a moment that pulls back the curtain on the messy world of WWE politics. Nia Jax, that big, intimidating bully, thought she could walk all over the women's division with her new partner, Lash Legend, attacking Rhea during her non-title match against Julia like a complete coward. But guess what? She got exactly what she deserved. This whole situation has my blood boiling. How many times is WWE going to let these power-hungry troublemakers wreak havoc without facing any real consequences? If you're just as upset as I am, hit that like button, leave a comment below telling me who you think is pulling the strings behind this alliance, and share this video with every wrestling fan you know. Stay right here, because we are going deep into this madness, moment by moment, and trust me, you will not want to walk away from the twists that could completely reshape the women's tag team scene forever. Hello viewers, if you're new here, please don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for daily updates on WWE Raw. Alright, WWE Universe, let's turn back the clock to February 20, 2026, a night that will forever be remembered in SmackDown history as the heart of pure chaos. The Amerant Bank Arena in Sunrise, Florida was packed wall to wall, with fans buzzing with excitement for what was advertised as a simple non-title match between WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Rhea Ripley and the Women's United States Champion Julia. But as we all know by now, nothing in WWE is ever truly simple when pride and titles are involved. Picture this, Rhea Ripley, the nightmare herself, walking down that ramp with her trademark smirk, her black gear shining under the bright lights, her tattoos telling the story of every battle she's ever won. Julia, the fierce Italian-Japanese star, standing in the ring, ready to show the world why she holds the US title. The bell rings, and these two powerhouses go at it in a beautiful mix of technical skill and raw strength. Suplexes flying, kicks landing with bone-rattling force. It was shaping up to be the best match of the night. But then, out of absolutely nowhere, the music hits. Boom! Nia Jax's theme blasts through the speakers, and the crowd explodes in a wave of boos and gasps. Nia Jax, standing 6 feet tall and weighing 272 pounds, storms the ring like she runs the place, with her new partner, Lash Legend, right beside her. Lash is an athletic powerhouse who has been turning heads with her background in NXT. Together, they call themselves the Irresistible Forces, but let's be real, they're nothing more than two opportunists trying to bully their way to the top. Nia slides under the ropes, eyes locked on Rhea, who's still going at it with Julia. Without even a moment's pause, Nia charges in and delivers a brutal clothesline that sends Rhea crashing to the mat. Lash jumps in right after, going after Julia like a predator, turning the whole ring into a battlefield. The referee loses all control. The bell rings over and over, but no one is paying attention. Nia picks Rhea up, setting her up for what looks like her signature Annihilator, that devastating Samoan drop that could end anyone's night. Fans are on their feet, screaming in disbelief. "This is bull!" chants ring out through the entire arena. And honestly, I'm right there with you folks. How dare Nia walk in and ruin a fair fight? This isn't wrestling. This is straight up bullying. But wait, the genius of the sky is not about to stand by and watch her partner get destroyed. Cue Io Sky's music, that electric beat that tells you high-flying chaos is on the way. Io shoots out from the back, running down that ramp like a bolt of lightning. She leaps onto the apron, springboards over the top rope, and lands a perfect picture missile dropkick right on Lash Legend, sending her flying out of the ring. The crowd completely loses it. Nia spins around, still holding Rhea, but it's already too late. Io shoots up to the top turnbuckle in a flash, launches herself into the air, and connects with a breathtaking moonsault right on Nia's back, forcing her to drop Rhea instantly. And this is where the real beatdown kicks into full gear. Rhea, running purely on adrenaline and fire, springs right back up. She and Io share a look. No words needed, because this is what true tag team connection looks like. They circle Nia together, the big woman slowly backing away as she realizes she's now outnumbered.
Rhea makes the first move, landing a powerful ripcord clothesline that staggers Nia. Io follows it with a fast flurry of kicks to the midsection, each one echoing across the arena. Nia swings back wildly, but Rhea ducks right under it and answers with a German suplex that rattles the entire ring. The action spills to the outside as Lash tries to climb back in, but Io launches herself through the ropes with a suicide dive, and both women crash hard into the ringside barrier. Fans jump out of their seats in shock. Back inside the ring, Rhea has Nia cornered. She climbs up the ropes, crouches down like a hawk ready to strike, and unleashes a vicious stomping beatdown to Nia's chest. The so-called irresistible force is breaking down. But Nia digs deep, grabs Rhea by the throat, and tries to set her up for a chokeslam. That's the moment Io slides back in, leaps onto Nia's back, and locks in a tight sleeper hold. Nia stumbles and thrashes, but Rhea breaks loose and drives a devastating spear right into Nia's gut. The impact is so powerful that all three women come crashing down to the mat. Security floods the ring, but the damage is already done. Nia and Lash are pulled away, beaten and embarrassed, while Rhea and Io rise to their feet and lift their tag titles high above their heads. The arena is alive with electricity, and chants of "Ryo! Ryo!" fill every corner of the building. But folks, this isn't just a victory. This is a message. Nia Jax thought she could take over, but she just got a serious lesson. And I'm still outraged. Why does WWE continue to allow these kinds of post-match attacks? It's putting our stars in danger, and it has to stop. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Is Nia Jax going too far, or is this just the cutthroat nature of the business? Let's slow things down and look at this piece by piece, because this moment is too big to just gloss over. First, let's talk about the match itself. Rhea versus Julia was no throwaway contest. Julia, with her hard-hitting style, was going shot for shot with Rhea. A clean bridging suplex from Julia nearly got her a pinfall, and Rhea fired back with a thunderous powerbomb that had the whole crowd counting along. But Nia Jax's decision to interfere, that was not random. Word from inside the locker room tells me that Nia and Lash have had their eyes set on the tag titles ever since they joined forces, and they see Ryo as the only team standing in their way. Here's where things get really interesting, folks. There's talk of some serious backstage tension. Whispers from inside the locker room suggest that Nia Jax might have someone in a higher position backing her up, possibly even people connected to Triple H's old circle, pushing to build a new dominant force to challenge rising stars like Rhea and Io. Could this be a bigger plan to shake up the entire division? Think about it. Nia has been very open about feeling overlooked, and this attack has desperation written all over it. But Rhea and Io, they are the future. Rhea brings the raw power, Io brings the unmatched agility, and together they are a force no one can stop. Rewind to that moonsault from Io. Pure poetry in motion. She spins through the air, lands perfectly on Nia, and knocks every bit of air clean out of her. Rhea's spear? A textbook moment of pure destruction. You could see the pain written all over Nia's face, and honestly, it was well deserved. And Lash Legend, as athletic as she is, getting tossed out like that had to sting. This beatdown went beyond just physical punishment. It was a mental statement too. Now let's talk out what happened after the dust settled. After the show, Nia was seen limping backstage, snapping at anyone who got close. Lash, never one to stay quiet, jumped on X and posted about revenge coming soon. But Ryo? They stayed out there with the fans, taking pictures, signing things, being the true champions they are. Highlights over on WWE.com also show a tense run-in earlier that night between Julia and Kiana James, which hints at a bigger group possibly forming against Ryo. Is a full-on war coming? I'm fired up because this whole mess shines a light on some serious problems with how WWE handles things. Why hasn't Nia faced any kind of punishment? The fans deserve better than this. Share this video if you feel the same way, and let's make sure our voices are heard. To really understand just how big this all is, let's take a closer look at the people involved. Rhea Ripley, the 29-year-old Australian powerhouse, first stepped into the spotlight back in 2017. From NXT champion all the way to Raw Women's Champion, her rise has been nothing short of incredible. The tattoos, the goth look, the riptide finisher. She's the complete package. But her partnership with Io Sky, that's what truly changed everything. Io Sky, formerly known as Io Shirai, is a 35-year-old Japanese sensation and one of the most gifted aerial wrestlers in the world. A multiple-time NXT Women's Champion, her moonsault is in a class of her own. After a surprising draft pairing brought her and Rhea together, they've successfully defended their titles against every challenger put in front of them. The connection between them is unlike anything else. Ryo is not just a tag team, it's a movement. Nia Jax, the 41-year-old powerhouse and cousin to The Rock, has always stirred up debate wherever she goes. From holding the Raw Women's Championship to winning the tag titles alongside Shayna Baszler, her size has always been her greatest weapon. But lately, she has simply been acting like a bully, and teaming up with Lash Legend, the 28-year-old former basketball star turned professional wrestler, known for her sharp words and natural athletic ability, has only made things worse. This clash was always going to happen. Looking back at previous encounters, Rhea has consistently come out on tag matches, but Nia's surprise attacks keep getting bolder. The February 13 tag match ended in complete bedlam, with the referee forced to stop it due to things getting out of hand. Nia and Lash pushed hard, but Rhea still held on to the titles. And now this beatdown? That was payback served cold. Here's a wild thought to chew on. What if someone like a former champion, maybe Asuka or Alexa Bliss, is secretly pulling the strings behind all of this from the shadows? Rumors are swirling about a possible multi-woman alliance being built specifically to take down Rhea. If that's true, it's outrageous. The women's division is in one of its best places in years, and now someone wants to burn it all down out of jealousy? Fans over on X are not holding back. You've got comments like, Nia and Lash are out here bullying the whole division. But also, has Rhea ever beaten Rhea clean though? That's a fair debate, but what happened in that ring makes one thing clear. Rhea is on a completely different level. So where does this all go from here? Elimination Chamber is right around the corner, and word is there's a tag title defense against Nia and Lash